Wait, why did that not work though? When is hello? Hey, there it is. Uh, hey, Art. So 12 a.m. this morning, but like that's like an hour after I ended stream. He said not gonna be on tomorrow. I assume he meant now. So I'm drawing shit. Um, what the fuck did I just do? What did I just do? I don't fucking know. Anyway, I'm drawing shit. Um, we gotta open that. I did, in fact, as you can probably already see. I just fucking I muted my stream, bro. Bro, relax. Okay. I did download this so that I can steal the colors. I do feel, huh? I do feel like, did I not say this properly? Here we go. I do feel like I can maybe clean up these lines a little bit. Um, I don't know. What do y'all think? Okay. So let's get the Succo Dicko tool. Let's pick some pink. Okay. Let's go to Palette Town. Hold on. There we go. No, that didn't help. Why? Okay. Okay. It's a lot darker. Motherfucker. Let's do real down here. So we got hair. Wait, that's actually like closer than I would have expected. Maybe suck up some of that. How did I do? Not too bad. Or the fuck this like smoky looking color is. So that's just white. Okay. Smart. It's pretty close. I guess we do technically have some Band-Aid, right? What did bitch skin look like? Okay. Mm-hmm. And we got like this for the shade. Okay. First things first, I am the realist. Bro, this is too much color for my tiny ass fucking brain. Are you kidding me? I just realized I should have been like labeling these. Shoot. Black. So first off, real. Hair. Glass. What did I just press? I don't know. Skin. What was this? thinking. I'm just trying to be brief right now. Okay. So let's save that. All right. So I was looking at this. I feel like from afar this looks okay. But like zooming in, I don't really feel like I'm too happy with a lot of these lines. So I'm thinking we might do like another LART. What do we think? Fine LART. Let's just see how it's gonna go for a little bit. I feel like by the time I got to the LART phase this morning, I just wasn't giving my best. And I think we can do a little better here. So let's lower the opacity of that. Let's hide this for now. Oh, I'm on the wrong. I'm like, why the fuck was I working? Jesus Christ. Okay. Um. Okay. I don't know. Am I crazy? I feel like it already looks like much cleaner. I know I'm not like being super exact with some of this. Dude, I am fucking up. Oh my god, after I just said that too. Okay. My back hurty. I don't like this. What do we think? Face. Oh no. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to like smooth out my lines or something. I feel like I'm just so wobbly sometimes. Okay, most times I'm so fucking wobbly, bro. Like I don't even know what I'm drawing half the time. Yo, my ear itchy. I don't like that. Okay. Ba 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 bum. Ba ba da bum bum. Bum ba da da dum dum. I just every time I fucking look over, I'm like, what is this? And I'm like, oh, that's right, it's an ass. Maybe we switch back to the dinos. By the time I switch back to dinos, I'm gonna be like missing the ass. Look, it's a fine ass. It's just I'm not used to it, you know? Just don't get ass around here, you know? It's sad. It's a sad existence we exist with. How does existence work? And how do I end mine? Unrelated. I was gonna send this one, but I was like, you know what? Let's try and one run this instead of. I was actually almost good. Damn it. Damn it. Fuck it. We're not. There's no shot I'm doing fucking better than that, bro. Ooh. It was almost decent. Except for the fact that it's not. It's kind of crazy what like a break can do to you. Right? I should have just like not done the LART this morning. I should have done like the color theory shit where I'm trying to eyeball stuff and then just called it a day. I don't know why this line doesn't seem thick enough to me, but whatever. I'm sure that'll bite me in the ass. A do 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 do. Fucking like chewing on her own goddamned hair, bro. Damn, man. I can feel that wobble at the beginning. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We'll do that. Not every hair strand has to end in a perfect little tip, does it? Okay. Man, this hair is a fucking mess. Like, I really screwed this up. Do 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 do. Don't know what I'm drawing. I don't think there's an answer. Kinda looks like shit 'cause I got shaky fucking hands. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum ba dum bum bum. Hello? Hello? Jesus, bro. Just gonna have to do because I don't think I can do better than that. Okay, so let's get it started in here. Whatever that means. Okay, so let's hide that. Okay. I feel like that's a little cleaner. It feels super empty right here. Let's see what the glass is on. I think the glasses are generally pretty okay, right? Draw this in glasses realm. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Strange, really. Take a step back. Lines are looking a lot cleaner. I feel like my proportions are pretty far off on this. Um, I feel like the face gets a little too slimmed up. What do we think? I think I'm gonna send it on this, even though I feel like I have those problems, because I feel like there's more to be gained by just like working on it than abandoning all hope. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy for this kind of shit, but that's the way I feel about it. Oh, I should probably just move my like regular chair over here. I mean, my back had already hurt. I'm old people apparently. Where my tissue at? Has nothing to do with my back. Oh, there's my phone. I was wondering what I do with this shit. It's May 1st, by the way, so exactly a month away from back to in-office crap, which means no more during week morning streams. Potentially night streams, I never really know, but I will try to keep them up on the weekends. Unfortunately, they won't be longer to make up for it, but we'll do our best. Apparently, we have a Twitter notification. I'm gonna guess somebody, a bot, most likely liked our going live tweet. That's my guess. No, well, there's just why does it there's just no notification. All right, I don't know why this says there is. Whatever. Okay. Sure. So let's move these down to here. Sorry. Let's get a base layer going. If I put these in their own group, oh no. Does that say Arts and Crafts? We want this one out of it though, right? But we want it under it. There we go. That helped me. I don't know if that's going to actually help me. Okay. So let's make base layer like 50% for now. We'll see how that works out for us. Probably not very well. You know? Can I type this in? I think it did. It became 50 when I double tapped it to type in. Hold on. Is there like should this be the one where I experience? Isn't there like a color layer? So what if I do this as color? And I do this as LARP. So what we're gonna do is that didn't work at all. Okay. There's a reason for that. I'm trying to think of how best to do this. I think it's Control C. Go here, go to Fine Arts, Control V, and then merge with layer below. Right? So now I should be able to select inside of it. Yes, there we go. Now I do still seem to actually be having a problem, so that did not seem to work. What? Why is this failing? Let's hide that for now. So is it that? It might be right there. Let's zoom in. That is not failing. Okay. That's not failed. That's failed. That's something I can deal with in a second. What is going on? There should be no possible way that this is escaped. Dude, my back is killing me right now. I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay. That should be our solution. There we go. I copied everything inside, which just happened to fucking be wrong. There we go. Okay, so any major leaks? It looks like we have something leaking over here. Where that is, I don't know. Left side's okay. This eye could probably be saved. I'll do that in a second. What is failing over here? What's failing here, bro? That? I think it's that. It's gotta be, that's the only thing. Okay, so that's fixed. We did lose that, but that's okay. Mouth is good. That's good. That is failing. That's on me. That's just not a good line. Okay, let's redo it. Okay. All right. The reach point was in fact there. Okay. So now I should just be able to go in and let's clear this. And fuck, what was the skin? Oh my god, it was this, right? Okay, so which one is this? It's that. Okay, it was that. All right, so we're at a lower opacity. That it seems darker than the original, right? Or is it just because of the contrast. It is right next to white. I also have it on black outlines. The direct skin outline here is actually like a blue. What if I do like 50% opacity of the brush on a 50% opacity layer? How does that feel? So if I go over it again, nothing happens? Okay. Oh, did I go one too many? Okay, I think we're good. Okay. I think that's as good as we're gonna get. Do 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 do. You know, I was watching like an actual artist work, and what they did was just like freehand everything as far as I could tell. And my God, if that just doesn't seem out of the realm of possibility for me, man. Come on. I want to see. Did I accidentally put blue in here? Didn't think so. All right. What? What? I'm gonna have a fucking stroke, man. Dude, this fucking face is gonna kill me. Do I stick with the same strat? I think we do. Or do I make this 100%? I think we stick with the same strat because we're gonna be adding color to it later. Hopefully. Right now, we're just trying to get like the base down so that anything we add, what, why doesn't this feel right? Why is this? So we'll make sure that one's white. We're gonna go back. We have to redo this. Did I just select out? No, I didn't. Oh, I'm gonna have a fucking stroke, bro. What are you talking about? Did I do it in this layer? I guess so. Sorry about that. Bro. Okay, if that's gonna be the case, maybe then we do 100% it. Dude, this is making more than my back hurt at this point. It's making my mental hurt. I need some mentals. What the fuck did I just press? What is that? Just gonna choose to ignore it for now. I can't ignore it. I don't know what's going on here. Something happened at some point that's really fucking us up. Bro, what is happening? Okay, so it's breaking up in here for some reason. It seems to otherwise be staying in here, but that doesn't matter because most of this hair is blue. Unfortunately, I think I have to like undo things though, right? Like what was that whole thing all about just a second ago? All right, hold on. Okay. Let's just take a second. So, I feel like what happened was somehow I put like a white paintbrush or something I can't see on the top layer in the background, and I somehow managed to select it. And I don't know how. I can't think of any way to feasibly get rid of whatever that was because I could press Control Z and undo as much as I think I can, but there's no telling when or where I really did it. So, like, all we can really pray for is that it's not going to impede the rest of the drawing. It doesn't seem to be showing through anything. It's also just really hard to tell. I feel like on these monitors over here, I can kind of see like the face color. This monitor I can't. This I can only see it head on, but I'm usually at an angle, so it's kind of like paneled out, I guess. I don't know. Anti-glare panel out. It's hard to say. Let's press M. I actually think it looks better this way for some reason. I don't know what it is, but it kind of do. I feel like my spine needs to pop. Okay. All right, let's get in here. Select, deselect, select. That's black. A do do do. A do 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 do. Ba 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 bum. Ba da 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 bum. Ba da 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 dum. Ba da ba da ba bum. Ba da 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 ba ba dum. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. My balls hurt. Wait. Huh? We got to skin colorify the bit here. The bit here, not the good color, right? Wait, not the right color. The color's fine. There's no good colors, no bad. Come on, man. Don't catch me out like that. You don't got to do that to me. We're friends, friend. Psych. I betrayed the fuck out of you. Um, um, Body once told me the world was gonna roll me. I fucking don't remember this song. Fuck. Well, they don't stop fucking and they don't stop fucking. Oh, I did that. What the f? What is this? Oh, they're blue. Oh no. This is blue, and I say to you, fuck you, stupid ass bitch. I'm thinking about changing up our strategy. Sorry. So, Jesus Christ, somebody stop me. So, from what I'm seeing here, well, this won't blend, right? Hold on, wait a minute now. So this won't blend. This should just straight overwrite it. Or did that blend? That kind of feels like it might have blend. No, I guess I just straight overwrote it. Anyway, what I'm thinking about here is perhaps, perchance, we try a little different strategy around this. Let me go quickly see what normal is gonna look like. Literally no different. Okay, color dodge. No, okay, color. So if I change opacity on that, I like it, but it doesn't look right. But like, what if I like just use lighten? I can't really use shading the same way I have been though, but I could in theory use lighten, I think. Oh, something I've been wondering, what the fuck color should I make? Like, should I just do it like a normal person? Or should I make it like blue or some shit? Give her a blue tongue. Bluer. Okay. I want to break free. Ah, there it is. Okay. I was wondering where it was breaking free. Selecto Dicko, please, sir. Please, sir, may I have s'mores? I'd really like some s'mores. I enjoy them very much, sir. What? You know what? That's fine. Everything's fine. I'm not fucking upset at all. Everything is fucking fine. Who's laughing now, clown? Ba-ba-da-ba-bum. Not me. I never get to laugh because nobody's as funny as I am. Why does it smell like cigarettes? I don't even smoke. Am I clearing my throat? Who knows? Alright, so I think it's breaking free right there. So we're gonna yabba-doo, you know? Yabba-dabba-doo. Yabba-dabba-doo. Yabba-dabba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Mac. Select. Deselect. Select. Deselect. Blip. 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 A goddamn fan here, though. Yeah. Okay. You win. Alright, listen here, motherfucker. Thank you. Next. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. Dun 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 dun. Dovahkiin, Dovahkiin. Do 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 do. I think what I might do for the glasses is perchance I might make it like a shadow layer, like exclusively. I don't know how else to do it. Let me move that. Let me roll. Okay, that's done. That is the wrong fucking color. Man, why can't she have no goddamn normal hair? Fucking bullshit. Them goddamn fuzzies and their weird hair. Blah 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 blah. This kind of looks like ass. Bum bum bum, we eat those. Bum bum, we eat the. Do 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 do. I didn't fucking ask. I can't find who asked. Was it you? 'Cause it wasn't me. Who asked? Wasn't me. Okay. Clean. Call me the clean machine, 'cause this shit is costing me a lot of money to produce. Okay, so why is this failing here? You're fighting so that you can watch everything you know and love crumble to dust around you. Think, Mark. 500 years from now, everything you know and love is gone. What will you have then? You dead. Still have you. Alright, seriously, what the fuck did I just select a dick on? There we go. What? Okay, we're good. So this is the ear ball. Ear schmallen, as it were. I have concerns. Namely, how did I color the skin? Sorry. There we go. Fuck, that was supposed to be good. I'm becoming a pixel artist. Fuck this, dude. Fuck this. Looks at bro motherfuckerly. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Goodbye to that color. We will not see it again. Do 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 do. Why do I pick like just stuff that's so far beyond my fucking capabilities? Like, first off, this image itself is already gonna be way too hard. Like, it's way too much hair. Second, I'm changing it from the original, so I'm having to make shit up. I mean, I know I'm only changing like one thing, but fuck, man. Goddamn. What the fuck was I thinking? I need someone to just tell me not to do things. So I'm noticing something, and that is primarily what? Well, it's primarily that. I think we have fucked up the proportions of the ear here. And I don't think there's supposed to actually be hair right there. But I fucked up, so there is hair there. Do-do-do-do. 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 Do-do-do-do-do. Bub-bub-bub-bub. Bub-bub-bub-bub. Okay. How do I fix this? That's what I'd like to know. I don't think we do. Let me just look at this goofy little goober real quick. Surely she's got some fucking regular art of herself. Oh, hold on, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's find out what the fuck this notification is. Stop liking my replies. Unless. Oh, that's right. She got the horns. Wait, what if is a show from Disney Marvel? What if I make it like horn colored? Just like slightly whatever the fuck her horn color is. Do I make it up? Because I don't know it. What if I just fucking make it up? Hold on. Wait. 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 What does that say? I think that says grandma. There you go, grandma. We'll just pretend that this was intended. Am I fucking stupid? On dog, bro. Like, I totally... Okay, let's relax. Everything's fine. This isn't a crash out. This isn't a crash out. This isn't a crash out. We're not famous. We don't... It's no such thing as a crash out. Not even close. Maybe like one shade over. So let's undo that. We're going to pretend that we meant to do that shit there. Okay. For this one, oh mother. What if we just like keep trying until it works? That's just gonna do. I don't fucking care. I give up. For this, I think I'm gonna squeeze in maybe like a little light blue. What do we think that? What do we think that blue, light blue, though? You know, blue, little light blue, though, for the blue, little blue for the light blue. You know, gonna be kind of nice, right? We just hit them with it. You know, who's gonna stop us? Who's gonna stop us? You? I think not. Pussy? Okay. What the fuck did I just do? I can do that? Holy shit. Nice ass. Nice ass, bro. Fuck. God damn. Bro. Okay, let's select that. This is pink eye. She got pink eye. Poor woman. Poor woman. Okay, so this is effectively not correct. If I put that in there and maybe we just work around it, or no. We want how about that? How about that? How about that? That's the color I'm on. Okay. How about that? You know, that's not it. Okay. I think I have the strat. We're gonna pick these colors and then like add those colors on top later to like break it up. You know what I'm you nope and fuck. There's not really a reason to finish this one right now because the whole eyeball situation is crazy. Okay. All right. It's fine. It's cool. You can say that we are nothing, but I know the truth. Guess I'm the fool. Her arms out like an angel through the car sunroof. Oh. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum. I fucking hate living. Okay, that's not ideal for me. That's good enough. Fine art's more like fine farts. Okay. I'm thinking, which is usually a mistake. Hold on. I'm thinking we take this real quick and we make this like the What the fuck did I do? Okay. Well, we're gonna make this the like eyelid or the eyeball color for now. Cause I think what I can do is I can just not like shade this part in for detail later, and so it should show up as like uniquely whatever this color is. I hope that makes sense. I think I forgot to add like part of the eye on the other. Oh my god, that is so much face. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not that dedicated, bro. If I just do this, I should have just done this from the start. So how did I manage this over here? Huh? How did I pull this one off? Think what I might need to do here. Oh, sorry. Really? Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. I was selected in. I was selected in. I was like, what? You know? Fucking bitch. Goddamn, goddamn. Goddamn Digby vermouth, baby. Don't even fucking think about it, huh? Select, deselect. Save our work so far. Take a step back. Choke on some water. Holy fuck. Christ, man. Okay. So, there's some things we can do here. The first of which is we can do what we've been doing, right? Layer for shading underneath, try and get some of the things, a layer for a little bit of lightening, and then like a detail layer where we just like kind of add all the stuff that we were fucking up before. Now, I feel like we could probably just, I don't know. I feel like we could just skip out shading layer and lightening layer and just like do a detail layer of both or something, or like a detail layer for lighter and a detail layer for darker. I feel like I don't necessarily have to do things the way I do them or have been, but also I feel like I should. I don't know. It feels like it's a probably smart slash good habit. Oh boy. Okay. So we have this set as a color layer. Now normally we do this as a normal layer. We don't really have anything here. Let's see how this goes. We're gonna add a layer, we're gonna drag it down. Shade. We're gonna throw some. Oh, that's what I should start calling these actually. And what we need to do for this is change it to multiply. And first, I'm just going to start with black, and we're just going to see like how this is going to look in general for us. Okay, so this is not going to work. First off, just for now, let's just do that. Okay. Let's do shade. Oh, I knew it. I knew one of these layers had some random fucking circles in it. It's fine. It shouldn't really affect anything, I don't think. Hopefully. Okay. So we should be locked in. So if we do this, right, let's just see what happens if we shade. All right. So the hair color's coming in right, but everything else is coming in way, way, way too dark. We obviously didn't do the mouth still. The eye color is weird right now. We're not gonna worry about it. The skin color just obviously isn't working, even with like a light little bit to it. Now we did happen to grab like custom shade stuff. Now this is where I'm thinking, like looking at the original, I'm thinking this might be just a better play. So like I just, go over my pinks with my pink and, you know, and my blues with my blue. and like I don't even, it would just be all pressure though is the thing, and I'm gonna have to be really consistent. All right, so let's select maybe like a little block of hair. Let's select a smaller block and let's just see what we can work with here. So the first thing we'd like to do is get this up to color. So to do that, I feel like that's maybe even too dark actually. Okay. I'm actually gonna wipe that for now. So we need some lighter pink. I don't even think I have that one. That might be like a white lighten or something. Fuck, I don't feel like I know how to approach this. Like looking at this, I'm trying to think of what I do here to make this work. And the only things I can think of are like hand draw the lines to like get the same effect. Let's just shrink this a little bit. So what if I do like that? See, that's way too dark, right? Like that's just replacing what I have effectively, which doesn't make sense. Is it because it's on color? Hold on, hold on. Actually, wait a minute. Sorry. Okay, somehow I am in here. So that's on that. So if I switch this to normal instead of color, what is that? Didn't mean to do multiply. Didn't mean to do overlay. I don't feel like there's a normal or there's a difference here. Color dodge. I don't know what to do. I feel like my best answer here, my best solution is truly to genuinely do each line by hand. I just don't feel like I have that skill. How do I do this? I need like a better brush. I need one that doesn't stay wide like this and like, I don't know, thins out maybe. Hold on. Wait, this might be the brush. What if I just treat this like the chicken? Am I tripping? So we get that going. And then maybe like couple like broader ones with this one. This is so fucking much effort, bro. How did bro decide to do this? Okay. You know, that doesn't actually make sense thinking about it, what I just did. Let's undo that. Oh, my fucking back, bro. So let's do that. And let's just like mix it a little bit. And then we'll go over it again. Exact same like way. So that we do have a little bit of definition in there. And if this is how we're doing it, I don't know that I really need to be like locked in. So let's just like kind of send stuff. Right? So like what if I just send this? Does that even feel right? That doesn't feel right to me though. Like this color doesn't feel right. I don't know how to put it. It doesn't feel like this is the right color. Let's actually just it's not it. That's not it. I don't know how to explain it, but I know that that's wrong. Like we're onto something with the strategy, but that's not the right color. I feel like weirdly right now, I feel like I need to make this black. I don't know how to explain this. But that's also just not right. I need to... If I make this 100%, how is this gonna look? It's too vibrant, right? Sorry. So if I take this here, I can't even do anything. Fuck. I'm gonna look up some stuff real quick. I'm sorry. I should have done like more research into this specifically. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out how I can like kind of get this but not. I don't know how to explain it. Um how does this work? Tips for shading? Okay. Image shaded, image not shaded. So this guy posted like a work of his image shaded and his image not shaded. They're the exact same fucking image. Okay. I think we're just not there. It sucks, but I think we're just not gonna get it. Let's go back to what we had. What if I do like a separate color layer? What even is this? So on this layer, what if I make this, what does burn do? Like let's just test some things. What do I have selected? Black. Let's just choose that. So that, what is that doing? It's like removing color. That said, hold on. That's like the exact effect I want for like right here. Okay. Wait. Huh? Did I just delete the fucking layer? How did I do that? Why, why isn't this showing up anymore? Why does this have to be in there now? It's alright. We're just gonna deal with it, I guess. Okay. Um, just do some testing, I guess. So we wanted to test burn. So burn does not appear to do anything whatsoever. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's put it here. Let's just check different things. So addition doesn't seem to be doing anything. That could be because this is in here now. Do I have to put this over this? Yes, I do. So that might mean we can test burn. Don't think that's what we really care about. Color just kind of merges. Oh, sorry. This one we want 100% for now. Color dodge. Okay. Darken. Okay. Divide. Doesn't make any sense. Erase. Makes 0 sense. Luminosity. Didn't really change it. That's how we get that glowy effect. Multiply, I mean, it's fine, but it's not what we're looking for. Normal is fine. Saturation overlay. Saturation. Screen. Soft light. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I think we just make another color layer, I guess. We're gonna change this to DEET. So the shading still works, right? Okay, shading's gonna work. We're gonna ignore shading for a second because I just don't know what the hell I'm doing. Let's just take the classic, pump it up to like 15 or something. Let's take the color. Take that. So we're gonna start by being a little strange. Okay. Wow, that looks fucking weird. That doesn't look right at all. What do I have this set to? Color? If I just set it to normal for now. Maybe not. If I have it set to color again. Okay. This is not fucking right. If I set it to multiply. Dude, how do I do this? You know what? Let's just delete that. All I can come up with is to maximize opacity on this. But then that totally fucks so much of the stuff. I don't know how to explain like why this feels like I'm so stuck. I'm trying to think about this. What if the play was never to do a background color and to just do brush strokes the whole time? That was just the play. So we select in, we're in here, right? Let's just make some random fucking layer. We'll call it test again. So the play the whole time was to just take the color, right? We'll just use this and to like do that. Right? And then we take the color and we do that. What if this was always the play? And in going for something different, we've ultimately ruined the chance of it looking right, because it will never look right because it's just not right. Is that it? I don't feel like that's it though. I think the answer is the hair needs to be its own layer. Maybe it's 75% instead of 50. Not base. Let's put this on test. Okay. I think this is closer. This isn't right still, but this is closer to being right. I need to decrease the size of that, that's for sure. I think what I need to do is stop thinking about this in terms of how I do this whole fucking thing and think of it in terms of how I'm going to do each individual spot. And I think that's going to help us. I have to stop looking at this as like a sum. You know, I feel like I talk about something similar where it's like I feel I need to I need the bigger picture to do something. Well, I need to stop looking at the bigger picture. And I need to start like breaking it down a little more. So you know what? I'm just going to call this hair layer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through with like just one color at a time. I'm going to do a bunch of stuff with it and just oh, 1 2 hair. Okay, so select, go here. And we should be able to do that. Right, so we're just going to do like one thing at a time. Right, so let's blend this now. I have to not look at the bigger picture. I have to like see it as individual components and like work on it from there. Otherwise, I'm just going to be so overwhelmed by how much we have to do to like get this to work. What am I missing here? Oh, okay. Why didn't that work the first like 4 times? Okay. I'm actually kind of feeling like the whole hair needs to be this color. I'm kind of fucking it up, but whatever. I'm just gonna work with what I can work with right now because I am like pretty far off of being comfortable with how we're pulling this off. So I'm just gonna do my best and hope that we can like pull this out. Okay, so that's a lot of that done. I do feel like we maybe need a little bit more here. And like something maybe there. Hit him with it, hit him with it, hit him with it, Hit him with it. Maybe a couple more. This is the first time I've ever felt like it acting as kind of like a dispersion tool has been useful. I usually hate the fact that it does that. Okay. Right. So let's switch to a new color. Let's suck up this purple. Switch. We're gonna just purple it up. Okay. I did not really do this single spot here, but that's okay. I don't feel like I see purple on this specifically, but maybe I can make it work. Feel like maybe just a smidgen here. Okay, let's select this. This one's really hard to tell because it's under the glasses. Is this not counting? There we go. So it's under the glasses, so I can't really tell if this is actually purple. I'm just guessing. But I feel like it should be. I don't know how to explain it, but this doesn't look right still. It definitely is better than what I was trying to do, but this is definitely still wrong. Okay. Seems a bit much, but that's okay. We'll bring it back in with the Blendo Deco tool. Trust. Okay, we're gonna need quite a bit of it down here now. That's supposed to be blue, I think. It's alright, we'll fix that later. Okay. So let's zoom out. Do we maybe put a little purpley skirply right here? A little purpley skirply for the boys. Okay. So now we need like is it this one? No, this was the what is this color? What why did I select this color? Is this part of this? Is it like right here, I think? Do I not have it selected? I didn't. Okay. And like here specifically. And like right here. Maybe just like a smidge here. Smidge there. A smidgeon. 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 I don't like that. It's not like defined enough, I don't feel like. I don't know how to explain it. Same problem there. Like, I don't know what it is. For that, there's some of this where I feel like I can see like the brush lines. But for me, I feel like I can always see them. Like I don't feel like I can separate out the like or fuck. I can't not separate it. That's how it is. So for me, this feels like I'm seeing the trees for the forest when I need to see the forest for the trees. You know what I mean? All I see are the brush strokes and like the individual colors. I'm focused on them. I can't look at it as a cohesive and well thought out design. I just can't get it. I don't know how to explain it. I can't see it. Press M. Did that work? There we go. I don't know. I like from standing far away, it looks fine, but like the moment I like focus on looking at it, I'm like those are pixels of colors, right? It doesn't blend well. It doesn't look right. It's not good. Like I can see the lines. It just looks so flat and like basic. I don't know. I just can't. I don't feel like this has the same vibe as what I'm looking at, what I'm stealing from. Oh. This is definitely better than what I was going to do, but this still isn't it. You know what? Wait a minute. Hold on. Google. I'm gonna guess this is done in Clip Studio Paint. Um, Hairbrush. Okay, this isn't quite what I was looking for, but it's kind of there. I think this might be a brush. This, this, and that are all almost the exact same fucking like line, just at like a slightly different angle. And that too. They might just be really good at, I mean, there's nothing wrong with using a brush for this, but I'm wondering, do I need to do a brush? Like, do I need to find a brush that does that? I know they exist. A lot of people use like a flower petal brush or something. Um, I know they exist in Clip Studio Paint, especially. It could just be years of experience, and so they are very consistent. But they all happen to be outside of their what I believe are original guidelines. I think this is something I've noticed and what I'd like to start trying to do myself. And it adds like to the 3D effect. So you have like the guidelines, right? You have the line arted out part. Um, and something I'd like to do is start doing like an extra line art, but like in colors that kind of complement it better instead of just black. But also, you'll have stuff. I think I talked about this before that I didn't feel like really worked for me because I'm just not there. But you'll have stuff that's not outlined. So they'll have this stage, and then they'll have like the stage I'm working on now, and then right you have this hair tuft here, and it's perfectly out. Well, perfectly, it's outlined, right? You can see the outline perfectly clearly. And then they'll have one that's like the hair base color, and it'll come off, and it'll like go across and over some of the line art and then into a different color, and it doesn't have uh its own outline. Stuff like that is what I've tried to do. I think I've done it with mostly like single strand looking stuff, but these are like all the exact same line basically. I think it's a brush, and it's like just a solid color, and it just like always ends in a point or something. I think that's what's going on here. And I think that's why they use that as like contour lines basically. And that's why, mine's looking so muddled. It's because they didn't have to blend to get the same look. They kind of placed down like that. Maybe it's like a template they have or something. Man, I mean that doesn't help me knowing that um at all, by the way. Like at all. So what color am I on again? Um I don't really feel like there's too much here that needs this color. Maybe like a couple of lines and like one long line. And then we just kind of blend it. Okay. But if I try to freehand a little bit, okay. Not really feeling it, to be honest with you. Okay. So let's back out of this for a second. All right. Do I do light colors in a lighten phase, or do I just fucking like send it the same way I have been? I feel like we maybe just send it. It feels very paintbrushy. I don't know how to explain it. This doesn't feel right. What if I try like, this is kind of big, but what if I try something like this? How does like 15 sound? It feels too splotchy. I don't know if that's a real word, but that's what it feels like. I need something that's super clean, but like not. Wait, wait. Wait a minute. Hold on. Like 20 maybe? This is it. I think this might be it. For me, for right now. I'm not pretending that this is like the greatest thing ever. I think though this might be like a usable template for what I'm trying to achieve right now. I don't I you know, I don't know how else to explain it. I'm not trying to say that this is like incredible news or anything like that. I just think we kind of found something that sort of does work. What? I don't know what the hell that was about, but I didn't like it. Okay. So here's something I might do. I might blend this and then like go again. Let's just see how this is gonna look blended. Yeah, I think we need this. Hold on. So it looks a little less harsh in certain spots, and then we'll be able to like actually blend it for real. This is fucking huge. This isn't like great or anything, you know what I mean? But this is like big for me. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a fuck what was that thing? Shoot. Hold on. I think it's like in here somewhere. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. What is this? Hold on. Hold on a minute. Am I about to be fucking steezed on this? Wait, that's kind of good. I just need to get like the angle right. What? Why is this kind of good? Am I tripping or is that kind of good? Can I like we'll add it to the favorites so now it's on the wheel? Hell yeah, bro. We'll see. We'll see if we actually end up liking it, by the way. So now I have to change the angle for this. I think what I'm liking about this is that it's kind of adding like a little bit of sharpness that I don't feel like I'm getting from certain other things. Wait, auto spacing? Wait, can it do that? I don't know how else to explain it. Like I don't feel like it's like my stuff always works right. Like sometimes it's just not clean looking. There we go. And this is like a lot cleaner looking. I wish there was like an auto angle to do. Okay. You know, I could probably build the hair better if I just only started with this and like just changed through the colors. Maybe a little more angle up into there. Okay. Maybe just a little bit of angle right there. And we're gonna need to switch to like maybe like that. And then like that. Okay. So let's take this. Let's select that. Why didn't that work before? What the hell's going on here? Let's maybe pick this out. Let's see what happens if we use this in here. Let's maybe shrink it a little bit. Does that help? Okay. Okay. I'm not even drawing anything. I'm so stupid. I'm like, why isn't it looking any different? Because I'm not fucking drawing anything. Okay. So let's I guess try the hair. So the hair was, what color was the hair? This. That's not that. It's not that. It's not. What the fuck color was the hair? Fuck. I never colored in the earrings. That's okay. Right now, I'm just going to try and do like that little base layer strat, I think. And then we're going to hopefully like ramp up the fucking stuff. Should probably have done this on its own little layer, thinking about it. I have a strategy in mind for a little later, by the way. Hopefully it pays off. You know what? I think we actually like legit do this the same way. Fuck, I think I need to actually select in. I hate that for me. Maybe just work on one zone per thing this time. Let's see if that's a better strategy. Like, actually just make this one look good. Maybe. Probably not. And... Hmm. Okay. Somebody should have told me, man. I don't know what the hell blend tool this is, but I guess we're just gonna use it for a second. I think I just did this backwards. That's fine. We'll get there in a sec. Okay. So we have that relatively down. Maybe like a line here. And then we'll blend that out. And then let's go ahead and switch colors. Let's grab this one. What this one's for, I don't fucking know, but we're gonna grab it. That does not feel like a color I should be using right now, does it? What the hell? What is this color from? This doesn't feel right. I'm taking it out. Why is that in there? Okay. Okay. Let's go again with this. Feel like I'm gonna need to do even more of this color, but like maybe on a fucking addition layer or something to really get it to shine up. Okay, let's blend. It actually feels like what the color the hair should have been from the jump. Okay. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is a lighten layer and maybe a white for some of these little details, because I think otherwise we're just gonna get like super lost in here. So let's grab that. Let's grab that. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Okay. Okay. Let's take this thing now. Let's change the angle just a smidgen. Wish there was a faster way to change angle here. Okay, so let's just like blend a little bit of this, but like not all of it. Okay, so like maybe hit this like right here. Maybe hit that like right there. Oh, this is really, I think what I needed to do, it's kind of too late. What I needed to do was a dark layer and a light. Oh God, that sounds terrible. But a dark and a light layer, and do one as shading, one as lightening. But like, for some reason in my head, I just couldn't think to do this. I don't know how to explain how like just it didn't occur to me. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is in the fucking LART layer. How much was it? Ah, both of them. If I cut that out and then like do that. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay. So I should just be able to do that now. And then I can actually, I think I can actually just straight up salvage this, right? No, alright, the best way to do this is unfortunately gonna have to be like this. Okay. So let's go here. We were trying to take a little shortcut, but it just ended up not paying off. I'm sorry. Okay. That's interesting. The other side is like a much darker bit. I don't even think this color is like really used on the other side. Am I tracking? Oh, hey, I'm up here, buddy. I'm up here, buddy. Okay. I still have to somehow figure out the glasses. Here's the plan for the glasses. If somebody comes along and helps me before I'm done, the plan is I'm going to basically just take the glasses. I'm going to select in. I'm going to fill it with like a grayish color at a low opacity. And then I'm going to outline it in like silver basically. And that's going to be it. Is that stupid? How does this look? We bring up the glasses. Okay. What if I put the hair down here? What if I put it in here? What if I put it up here again? What if I change it from normal to color? What if I change it from normal or from color to color dodge? Okay. What if I change it from color dodge to addition? It's interesting. I feel like color dodge worked for the blue, but not for the pink. Saturation? No. Okay. Screen. What about as an overlay? Okay. Don't know what that really does for us multiply. I like that from like it looks very hand drawn thing, but I don't think that's what we want. Luminosity. Darken. Sorry, I accidentally selected divide again. Erase. Rude. Let's go back to normal. All of this for a fucking meme, by the way. I'm just, I know I'm not doing any, like, fine pen work. I'm just giving the hand a rest. I feel like when I'm going too long, I should just do this. I still haven't sewn this yet. I might get to it tonight, though. Or at least start. We'll see. It doesn't feel like I did anything, by the way. Like, I'm looking at it, and it feels like I've drawn, like, 3 fucking lines of color. I keep looking at it and feeling like I really fucked up, like, the eyes. I mean, I know I'm not, like, done with them, but, like, the hair doesn't come in front of the eye as much as I want, but it's too late. I'm not changing that shit. Bro, it's so fucking warm in here. Okay, alright. We are going for it. So that should be dark for some reason. That should be dark for some reason. Slight bit there. Slight bit there. Slight bit here. Maybe we change the angle a smidge. Do that. Do that. Do that. Get in there. Select it. Just to make this safer. Okay, so select that. What happens if I... Come on, dude. What happens if I select white? Okay, so this just completely whitens it out. But what if I do that in the lighten layer? So that completely lightens it out, but let's change it to a lighten. Okay, that has roughly the effect I want. If I change the opacity. What if I do it with this color? Okay. We'll deal with that later, though. We're not there. So select that. Get this in here. Let's try and maybe like merge this. I don't know how to describe the fact that this just doesn't work for me. I think this needs to be purple for some reason. Can we select maybe it's like this? Is this it? Wait, I think this is it. I'm pretty sure this is it. I think I just selected the wrong brush, but that's fine. feels so fucking flat still. Alright, so this, for some reason, is like a shade of blue I didn't pick up. Or did I? Is that it? Oh, I'm selected in, I think. Dude, what are you doing? If I just do that. Okay. Okay. So we are here. Okay. All right. I think part of my issue is and has been what I'm doing doesn't quite work because we are selecting things based off of something that already exists, and I think I'm like applying techniques that don't work for that. I think thinking about this, the way I should be doing these isn't with a base layer that's slightly less opaque so I can do shades. I just need to pick the colors and go over it with those colors. I need to treat this as a painting effectively compared to how if this were like a truly original thing for me. I think I need to get rid of this, by the way. No. What? Really? Well, I just fucked that up. I'm so sorry. Not really, but a little bit. A smidge. A curmudgeon. But I need to be treating these more like, more simply, really. I'm treating it as if it's a project I'm trying to bring to life from scratch. But the reality is it exists. And so I know the end result. So I don't need to like create all these extra layers. I basically just need the line art and a base layer of like the base colors and then details for like anything else. I think that's what I should do for something like this, where I'm not inventing an image, which I'm not inventing an image, right? I'm stealing someone else's work. So I need to, like I said, basically I needed to have just taken this color and put it in 100% where it belonged. And that's the base layer. And we're just not going to deal with like a shade layer. Not this way. That is a good way to do shade in like real world experience terms, but I don't think it's the right way for me to be doing shade on something like this. Maybe I'm crazy. But I think the way I need to be doing, for example, this shadow here right now looks far better than anything I've done so far. Far better. Why is that? Because I just did it by hand on a layer that needed it. Like, it's just that simple. And I just need to get better at doing this. Oh, this. Oh, okay. So that like moves it. That's interesting. Let's actually, before I keep fucking this up, let's actually suck that in there. My bad. I really just fucked that up. Oh my fucking back. I'm sorry. Sorry. Relax, relax. So let's do this. Yeah, this is definitely what I need to be doing. I need to be treating it just more like a painting and less like something I'm trying to I need to treat this like a Bob Ross painting that I'm coming across and like trying to work on, and not like how do I put it? Not like us. Not like I don't know, like a puzzle, I guess. Like I'm trying to recreate something that's already been created for me, but like the hard part is done. I only have to do a little bit of work compared to the original person who did this. You know what I mean? Like whoever originally did this did so much incredible work. They did so much color work, right? So color theory or what I don't even know. I don't even know what it is. That's how far beyond me it is. And so I just need to live off of their success and thrive. But I'm just not, because I'm an idiot. Instead, I'm like trying to recreate their success. But like there's something to that, don't get me wrong. I shouldn't just like, you know, send it, I suppose. But I don't have to start from scratch for like the color shit. Right? Some of this has already been done for me, and so I don't have to be like goofing my balls out here. Okay, so let's oh, sorry. Work on maybe this ear hole real quick. Do we even have the skin thing? Goddamn. One, two, three. Uh, let's give this its own thing actually. Let's do skin deep. Let's call it that. This does not feel right to me. This is the shadow color, I think. Select, deselect. There we go. Thank you. Next. Okay. Splendo Dicko some of this. And then, honestly, I kind of like how sharp this can make things. So if I can, like, get the angle right, I'd like to, like, maybe sharpen this image just a smidgen. I don't feel like that did anything whatsoever. In fact, it just made it look worse. What if I use a little smidge of this? Am I going to be mad at that? Yes, but we're going to leave it because I don't know what else to do. Okay. M. M. Changing theories, I feel like, has really helped this come along. It's still probably not very good, but it's definitely a lot better than what we had before. I feel like there's not a lot of cohesion to the hair structure or like the shading just because I'm like copying someone else's stuff and we just don't have a lot of the techniques down. But we're doing the best we can, so I feel like it's relatively meh. The good part about sucking is everything's a learning experience. You're just like, oh wait, we're selected in. You're just like, I don't know. I want to like color over this a little bit. You know? Okay. All right. Let's take this. I'm gonna actually do like a slight bit of a lighten layer, and we're just gonna see how this works. I don't know that it's gonna do anything for us because we're just not using the right stuff. But we're gonna see. Does that do anything? It's not doing what I want. It's doing something, but it's not what I want. Hello? Somehow I just accidentally undid all of that, which is very strange. But we just Control Shift Z a couple times. Can we get it back? Of course we can't. We'll fucking deal with that. I don't know what's going on right now, but it's starting to scuff me. You know? This is why you shouldn't let me near work. I must be selected in somewhere and not realize it. Yep. I feel like it's making it way too white, right? Man, even at that opacity? Okay. Man, some people are just so good at what they do. It's so hard to like manage this shit. I don't know how they did this. Okay. Lighten that a smidge. Hit him with that. Hit him with that. And then we can smooth that out because that doesn't need to have those lines in it. Okay. It's kind of coming a little bit together. Not really. Feel like it's a little too white. Okay. Right. Of course. I mean, it's white. Why wouldn't this work? Ooh, that's actually pretty decent. Now we're getting some more slime. Okay. Things are kind of coming okay-ish. Not really, but okay adjacent, I guess. I'm about to sneeze, and I can't say I appreciate that. Okay. Something I'll say is I don't really think I like using a different brush, but I don't know a better method to do this that will be equally as fast, because otherwise I have to do each line itself. That would take substantially longer. Okay. Okay. Get that ready. I really want to call the glasses shades, but I think we know why I can't, right? Trying to think of what to do next. I should probably just do the eyes now, huh? They can actually technically go under this. I might employ some of it with it. What? Dude, why is it doing this to me? Just get out of here. Hold on. I don't even need this here. What are you doing? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. So now let's work on a little bit of the eyes, I guess. So first things first, I am the realist. What if no diff? Okay, opacity 100%. Nope. Okay. Now we maybe can do this. No. I need like the exact angle, otherwise it's just not gonna work. Right? No, that's not bad, but that's just not the right one for this position. Okay, so what if I did a little trolling? No, it's not working. I need to just do this by hand, I think. So we'll do this. Why does this not feel right? I don't know how to explain it. This black is not feeling like the normal black. Because it is not. That's fucking hilarious. Did it change back? Am I tripping? How did I even do that? Okay. Okay. So let's grab pink. Hey, you didn't think I was gonna do this, did ya? Probably did, let's be honest. Okay, so if I hit it with this at like a super low blend, maybe? It's too big still. I don't know. Maybe this. Okay. And then we'll switch back to this, I think. Wow. I don't like that at all. Bro, I do not like that. It's so like flat feeling. Motherfucker. Get me in here, man. Okay. Sounds like my neighbor's puppy is just sitting out again and it's barking. Classic. Classic, classic, classic. So what if I go to Lart and immediately regret that because there's no reason to do it yet? What I'm going to do though is select that. It's not the right color. Actually, it might not be the right color, but it's the color I want. I just thought of something. Just a smidgen. Okay. Fuck. Black. Okay. It's what we call doing it crazy style. Who is we? I don't know. Wish people would stop fucking talking to me, though. Okay. So now, we have like a little bit of ice status, I guess. Not really. Okay. So let's try and maybe do something with these balls, shall. Well, wait a minute. Eyeballs. Okay. My fault. My fault. Okay, we'll do that up there. And we'll do a little bit of that up there. And let's see how a little mix job goes for now. Okay. Pretty solid. Let's get a little more of this going. Get a little more of that going, shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Pretty solid. Okay. Let's bring this back in. Let's kind of lighten it, lighten it, lighten it. Okay. And a 1 and a 2 and that bitch is mixed. I don't know about you. Okay, so that's a little better, hopefully. Next up, we're gonna have to work on I guess the outer part. Because I think I have to do this in lightning otherwise. So let's go back and do fine larts. Go to the eyes. Effectively the same strat, but we're going to try and keep it a little darker here. And then grab the old electric boo. You know? Okay. Just gonna have to be real careful about that, I suppose. All right. So for the eye, we don't actually really have something to go off of. So we're just gonna make it up. And let's mix in some of that. All right. Now we should be able to blend this pretty decently. Let's hit them with a little more of this. How does that look from a distance? Not ideal. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Okay. We are pulling out all the stops, allegedly. Hmm. I don't feel like this looks good. I don't know how to put it. It's just not good. Let's take this. Okay. And then, no, not erase, not erase. This. Okay. We're doing everything we can to try and make this work, but I'm just not really that guy for the job, so it's not looking too good. Okay. So for this, I think this side's looking better already. I really fucked up the other side, didn't I? Shit's chopped, man. Can you fucking zoom in? Oh my god. Okay. So if I use like a little white on this, we should be okay, right? Alright, I thought so. So I should be able to like whiten this up as well. Oh yeah, bud. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm worried. Concern is in fact intensifying. Nope. Maybe get a little bit of the purpley skirply up in here, perhaps. I feel like there's some reason, some sort of blue up here. I don't know. We're just gonna see what happens if we hit them with the Blendo Dicka real quick. See if we can't blend a bunch of this together. Hit them with it, you know. Okay, not too good, but not too bad either, somehow. You take like a really low opacity, maybe this thing even? Like really low opacity though. Okay, that's not really low opacity. And then like this again. I think we just need to use white over here. And then maybe get like a white ball. Okay. I don't know. I don't think this is like the original, but I feel like I want to do this. And then maybe like a little something there. No. A little something roughly there. We'll reuse the marker strat. Then we'll reuse marker strat. And nope, that's too much. Think we might have to hit the lighten layer for quite a bit of this. We'll see what we can pull off with what we're working with here. That fucking face, dude. Bro. Looks nothing like the original, and I don't like that, but they're okay. Like, if you don't zoom in, they look like decent eyes. And it's just like, when you start looking at it, it looks like slop, bro. Man, why my jointies hurt, bro? What's wrong with me? gonna save, I guess. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so I'm trying to. I don't think we're finishing this tonight. Like no matter what. I gotta do the mouth, the mini band-aid, the entirety of the glasses, the earrings, a little more shading, and even more detail still. So like we're not even close. So what I'm thinking, I'm saying this, but we're probably not gonna get any fucking tips before I stream in the morning. But what I was gonna say is what I'm thinking is I will try and do the mouth and maybe those little earrings tonight. Then I'll get off. And if anyone has suggestions on how to better do the glasses, please let me know. Because as it stands, my only strategy is separate layer, copy in, silver outline, right? Silver and white for the, gleams or the glints. And then just fill in with like a very transparent charcoal. So if somebody has a better strat, hit me up. Okay, I'm gonna do the mouth now, or at least I'm gonna try to get some mouth job going. So if I invert selection, I, in theory, should be locked into here, right? Hold on. I am not. Control Z. Why not? So it's out. Wait. Yeah, why? What am I missing? All right. That's okay. So let's hit this up. Actually, let's just hit this up, and then we'll do mouth. I'm just gonna pick like a random mouthy color. Well, actually, I guess, hold on. I can't believe I'm looking for a picture of this woman's mouth. It's an anime or it's a VTuber character, okay? We're not clicking on that. Why do I have Twitter notifications? Nobody. Oh my, it's blue. Oh, she got fucking shark teeth, bro. Motherfuck. Are you kidding me? This is why you should do your research before doing something. Cool character. Yeah, cool character design, asshole. Look, I'm not gonna do it like super sharp, and the reason is there's not really a reason to, right? This is like very much a fucking goofy image. I know I've been super serious about the hair and whatnot, but that's the point. The mouth, the I saw the original as very much goofy mouth wise, but the rest of it was fantastic, right? So I'm trying to recreate it where it's just giving off that vibe, hopefully instantly. Oh fuck, I got some color in the line art. Whatever. We're not. We're not doing anything about it, okay? Nothing. Nothing's changing. I'm not fucking fixing it. I don't care. I do not care. You can't make me fucking care. I'm not fucking leaving, dude. I'm this close. Hold on. I'm this close to just fucking. All right? I'm this close to just fucking. Uh, I'm this close to just not even making the teeth white. Like, they're just gonna be the color of the background. Fucking bitch with the goddamn blue tongue. I was actually thinking about making the tongue blue too, like as a meme. I can't believe she actually. What a goat, actually. What a fucking goat. That's my goat. I hate her for it because I'm drawing it right now, but what a goat. Honestly, it's a good thing because I already have like the colors I think it is. Colors. Word. So it's good. It's not even a big deal. I'm just fucking around. Let's shrink this. What the fuck is wrong with me? I have spent like 6 hours on this, or 5 hours on this. Is this you fucking tracking me down here? I spent 5 hours on this. Somebody fucking take this thing away from me. I shouldn't fuck the pen. I shouldn't have free will, bro. Oh my god. You know what? There's like question marks all over this other work of hers. I might fucking just throw them down on this because well, yeah, you know? Like what else am I fucking doing? This is so the Sorrowway thing we went for has gotten pretty much no response. You know what? It's probably because of the hashtag and bots have been like liking the tweet, but like nobody gives a shit. And I'm not saying anyone has to give a shit. I I want to be clear on that. But like oh fuck. uh but like we spent what like how long did we spend on that? Like 12 hours? I don't fucking know, man. We spent a long time on it because I'm an amateur and you know, there's not a lot good going for me here. Um and that's on me. But is this just not feasible? But like you know what I mean? There's no response. This is almost certainly going to have no response too, which is fine, but like it's laughable, right? Like I'm putting this much time and effort. I'm like questioning my techniques because I'm an absolute amateur. And I'm like trying to learn new ones and stuff over what's effectively a shit post. Can I please fucking see what I'm working on? Thank you. What I should have done is trace over the mouth again for this layer. And just sucked into that. That had to have worked, right? I wish there was an easier way to do this. Okay, that's just gonna have to be good enough. I'm sorry. I just realized there's probably an easier way to do this. Am I the stupidest man of all time or what? So lucky I don't own a I'm fucking losing it. I'm absolutely fucking chalked right now. Dude, I'm so mad right now. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna fucking ignore it. Because otherwise I'm gonna fucking freak out. It's so fucking stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Okay. Alright, if we show... Okay. Do 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 do. Oh no, bro. Okay. Okay. Save, please. Thank you. Thank you. Actually, hide this for now. Let's go to Deets real quick. I swear to God, I'm only drawing bald men from now on. Not even shit posting at this point. I can't fucking. Why does she have so many fucking details, dude? Why do I pick this shit? Why can't I just draw fucking. What's crazy is I think a dude would probably be harder for me. Wait, you know what? Let's not quote me on that, and we'll maybe just move on from what we said. Okay. Okay. So, earrings. We got to do earrings. We'll do those in detail. Let's do this right now. I was like, what am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? I know I'm forgetting something. Let's actually do these in this like little black color. Let's just do them. Let's get them done. Bro, I can't believe I forgot these. Why does this bitch gotta have here? She's lovely. I don't even think I've watched more than like a couple of clips of her, if I'm being honest. I just like her art. Um, oh motherfuck, no. You see it, right? You see what we're about to crash out for? Okay. Whoa. Okay. Hey. No, 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 no. Okay. Just a smidgen. A pigeon. It's alright. That's alright. Let's keep her going. Keep her going. Alright, let's get back to black. I just feel like we needed a little bit of not black or gray in this. I know we're about to put like a smidgen of white, but I don't know how to explain it, but that just needed to happen. I needed some of the like not filled in properly pixels to be like a bluish. This is what I was talking about, by the way. I totally fucked up. Okay. I've saved this like 6 times now. All right. Eyelashes, no brows because they're off screen for now. Balls are done. Maybe some shadows on here. Should we do that? Let's do that. I'm just trying to like slowly do things right now because I just feel like I don't know, I'm going to forget. Maybe a little rushy. You just never really know, and I'm trying to like hold it the fuck down because I am so amateur hour. And I do want this to come out pretty decent if I can help it. Okay. I got to do the overall general shading. How I'm going to do that, I still don't really know. You know, I do think maybe you know what? This is a detail. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. Okay. I keep doing it. I'm so sorry. Okay. We need more hair detail. We probably need like some shading under the eyes, on the cheeks, perhaps like some lines, some like a Rose of Fire cheeks. We got to do the glasses. Um okay, there's somebody so somebody responded to this person. This is Fream. She put y'all are loving the dripping mascara trend, but you're missing out on the peak drippy glasses trend. Somebody responded with, "I only have mini drippies." I read it as mini nipples, and I was like, "What the fuck? Who replies to someone like that?" I think it's officially a sign that I've lost it. Um, so what we're gonna do is hopefully finish this tomorrow morning. I don't know if I mean, the plan is to be here tomorrow morning. I think it's Saturday morning tomorrow. I think so. So the plan is to be here. Whether or not like an hour and a half ish, 2 hours is enough time to do everything I'd like to do remains to be seen. But we're definitely finishing this weekend or Monday. Um, I feel like. But I think for now I'm gonna go ahead and get off for the night because I'm just gonna keep giggling at every little fucking thing I do. Um, All right, get me out of here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Have a fantastic day, night, afternoon, whatever it is for you. I appreciate you. Thanks for chilling. I don't feel like I'm doing the original justice. I know the whole mouth situation is not right. I mean, she doesn't even have a mouth on this one. Like, but that was the point. But like the hair, the eyes, like the detailing, I just can't do. But we're doing our best, and that's who gives a fuck. Uh, Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Have a fantastic day, night, afternoon, whatever it is for you. I appreciate you. Hopefully, I can catch you in the next one, whenever that is. Um, but until then, is it actually picking me? Holy shit! Oh, that's because I don't have the glove on. Bye.